Anthony Hartwig here with a Middle Ridge football player profile. We're joined by senior Landon Bingham. Landon, thanks for coming on talking to us today.
For sure, no problem.
Senior year, man, it's your last ride. What's it feel like kind of putting on that uniform for the last time and realizing that this is your last chance to make an impact on this program?
It feels great, and it feels weird though. Honestly, the past 3 years, it comes too fast. Like it feels weird.
We talk to a lot of seniors and we ask them, like, has it hit you that you're a senior yet? Where are you? Do you feel like a senior or do you not feel it yet?
I definitely feel it. The guys on the team are looking at me as a leader, so it's definitely hit, but still feels weird.
Now, as a quarterback, you've been a leader before. It's not like you're new to this leadership thing, but everything takes a new meaning when you become a senior. What are some differences in maybe leadership in the past compared to leadership now for your side?
Yeah, pretty much just talking to the team. Like before, the seniors always talk to the team. We had Owen in the past, Ian and Tristan. I've just learned from those guys. They're great. They've been great leaders, which taught me how to be a leader. And it's been easy.
This has been your kind of time to shine as quarterback now. What's it been like kind of taking that role and being able to make the most of it?
It's been great. The first year I started playing quarterback was actually my freshman year. So, growing since then, it's been tough. I've got coached very hard, but it's been worth it. And now I get to show out Friday nights. Feels good.
You already said it. You had some big players kind of have that stain before you. Owen last year did a great job for you guys. What was it like to be under guys that kind of showed you how to be in this position?
It's been great. I can't thank them enough. And Ian was especially. He was a good leader. He taught me a lot.
Well, Ian seemed like he was good at everything, so
yeah,
no shocker there. Let's talk about the energy in this Middle Ridge locker room this year. It seems like you guys are coming out with a different type of swagger. Coach Hake has kind of locked you guys down. What's it been like, seeing the energy on this team this year?
It was great. Week one, getting them hyped right before we go out and from the locker room. It was great energy. It's been a lot different from last year. And then last night had a tough loss against United, but coming out, it was different last night. Week one was good, but last night it was different. It was different. I hope we could continue it throughout the season.
Now, you've already experienced the highs and lows of a football season. Like you said, you had the big win in week one, tough loss in week two. How are you navigating that? And then, try not to ride that roller coaster too much.
Watching film. Watching film's a big thing. You watch film, you see what you did wrong. I missed a couple passes, and just got to get back at it on practice, focus in and dial in, and also encourage the other guys to come hard to practice and show out.
We can't talk to any Middle Ridge athletes without talking about the wonderful student section. You guys get this not just football either. We see the orange and black game. You guys are showing up everywhere. What's it like to be a part of a student body that just loves athletes and is there for you and to support you guys?
It's good. Middle Ridge is a great spot, and we got a great staff. Mr. Stevens and our new AD Rowan. He's been promoting and helping us a lot, and it's been enjoyable.
When you think about the different themes of student sections, obviously you can't be a part of them on Friday night. You're kind of busy. But what's your favorite theme to kind of look into the stands and see?
It's a good question. I'd say I like the jerseys. I like seeing the different kind of sports jerseys everyone has and collects. It's kind of cool.
What jersey would you be wearing if it was jersey night and you were in the student section?
I got an old school Shaq Magic jersey.
I like it. That's something that you don't see every day.
Yeah.
When you talk about your jersey number, what kind of thing is there a story behind it, or is it just the number you fell into?
In Little League I was always 99. I tried to be 100, and they obviously couldn't have been 100. And then middle school I was 55. I played line, and then my freshman year, I had to go with a low number, and I just got 6 as a freshman. I stuck with it ever since. It just felt like it's been my number,
You keep dropping 99, 55, 6.
Yeah.
There we go. You played line in middle school?
Yep. In middle school, I was a D end. In my 7th grade year, I was a tackle.
Wow. Do you ever talk to Coach Hake and try to get a snap in the line?
No. Practice. I'll tell you what, though. Last night we threw a toss and I ran up and I got a block.
Way to get it, man. Now that gives you a whole new like every quarterback respects their offensive line. But is it different that you've been in those trenches before and you kind of get exactly what's going on in there?
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing but respect for my O line. I mean, I love them. They do everything. I give all the credit to them, and I know what it's like for sure.
At the next level, when money's not an issue, we see all these quarterbacks giving their offensive line all these awesome gifts, watches, golf carts, big steak dinners. If you could give your offensive line something to show them appreciation, what would you give them?
It's a good question. I think I would give them a hot tub. I feel like my guys would love a hot tub.
That would be grand. I think they love that. A Friday night win. Let's go relax in the hot tub a little bit. Let our bodies heal. I want to talk about Coach Hake because like I said before, he's brought in this kind of new energy to this program, and obviously he returns home to Middle Ridge. He loves Middle Ridge as much as you guys do. What's it been like, being under him for this season?
It's been good. I'll tell you what, he's probably been the coach that's been the hardest on me throughout my life, I'd say. And it definitely pays off, Week 1, it was good, and then week 2, we just watched film this morning. He got on me a little bit. I missed a couple passes, and it's not acceptable. So it's really good having him there, and he has one of the most experienced coaches in the area. So it's really good to have him in the tough games.
What are some of his philosophies that he's always harping on you guys to make sure that this is really wants you to do well and execute well?
Be tough and hit. He really motivates hitting and being tough and running the ball.
No shocker. He did his post-game interview week 1 with a hat that said "Run the damn ball." So no shocker that he's there saying, "Let's run."
He got the whole staff them hats.
We need a staff picture with all the hats.
Yeah.
When you talk about personality in this locker room, I want to talk about some of the guys. Who are some of the guys that are kind of the lightheartedness of this team, and the ones that, they take things seriously for sure. They know when to lock in, but they can keep you guys loose and ready to go.
I'd say Ryan Alshire. He's a good guy. He's always good to be around. Derek Rackage. He's one of those guys that are a hard hitter, and he's also very fun to be around. And I'd say Chase. Chase is a good guy to be around. He brings good energy, and Blake Basista too. They all bring great energy.
Of course, you never want to get sacked, but if there was one defender on Middle Ridge's side of the field on defense that you really don't want to get hit by, who would you pick?
I would say sophomore Dylan Robbins. We had a practice one day, and I laid him out, or we were doing a drill. It wasn't a practice. I laid him out, and he was like, "I'm going to sack you." He was saying something. I forget what it was, but I told him that's never going to happen. So if there was one person, it would definitely not be him.
That's where you're like, "Hey, I got the red jersey. Can't touch me." When you talk about maybe a guy that you've grown really close to this year, maybe last year or the years before weren't as close, that you've really been able to get to know a little bit more this year in football, who's some of those guys?
I'd say Dylan. Dylan's one of them. He came out this year. We got a couple new guys. Aaron's my cousin, but this year being football, it's brought us closer. I mean, that's my cousin. I love him, but it's brought us closer for sure. And there's a couple other guys out there for sure.
I feel like there's a lot of new blood because the numbers at Middle Ridge are ridiculous for this football team. I think there are some higher division schools that would love to have the numbers you have. What kind of brought that on? What do you think is the chemistry of putting together so many players and so many students that are interested in playing football?
Coach Hake's one of them. He's in the building yelling. I mean, we've had multiple assemblies, just males going down, and he's trying to get people to play. And also, I got to give credit to the rest of the seniors. They go out there and try and recruit people before the season started. They're telling them just to come down and lift and try it out. There's multiple guys that didn't want to play, just started lifting. And like Marcos, for example, I'm sure you don't know him, but he's a good buddy of mine. And he was lifting at first. He didn't really want to play, but now he's playing and he's enjoying himself.
What was your selling point to football? If you had to kind of bring someone onto that side, what would your selling point be?
Just being around your friends, I mean, you're only in high school once, so you might as well enjoy it. And you get to be around your buddies. I mean, it's all summer long, and you get to be a part of something great, Hopefully the season turns back around. We go on a winning streak, get hot, and it's something to be a part of.
You're a multiple sport athlete, which means I get to ask one of my favorite questions. what's the best moment in sports? What's the best feeling out there when you're out? What's the best thing you can do?
Would say the best feeling is winning a tight game. You know, you're going in basketball, going back and forth, different going on different runs, and then winning a tight game. And in football, a tight win is it's very huge and it's good momentum building.
All right, would you take a game-winning three or a walk-off touchdown? Which one would you rather do?
I would say a walk-off touchdown for sure.
You know, we always ask football players about the atmosphere of Friday Night Lights, especially before the game when you're able to really take it in. What's so special about that for you? What's so special about the pregame routine for football?
Just before, you know, walking in there, we're listening to music, getting locked in and stuff, and then when you go out and see everyone there supporting you, it's different. It really is. The past 3 years, I've enjoyed it, and I've told everyone else that when you come out and play, you're gonna enjoy it. It's a feeling you'll never have. It's feeling like no other.
Who are some people in the crowd you look for and you want to see where they're sitting and where they're supporting you?
My mom and my dad, my girlfriend for sure, and my grandma.
Do they all have the same spots usually? Is it not hard to find them?
Um,
Or is it like
my grandma's friend comes down to the fence. I always see him on the fence pointing at me. His name's Dean. I love him. He's a great guy. But I don't know where they sit. I haven't had a chance to look at them, but I think they sit in the same spot.
You'll have to give it a look. Give it a look next Friday. We'll see where they sit. Then I want to talk about celebrations with the team afterwards. What are your favorite ways to celebrate a big win?
Listening to music for sure. That's one of them. And we also we ring this bell. Seniors call out people to come up and ring the bell, and it's a great time. Everyone cheers and gets real loud. It's a great time.
You said music for post game and pre-game. What's your playlist look like?
Pre-game, it's more like calm, like, you know, just trying to focus in, calm down. As a quarterback, you got to stay calm. You know, that's one of the things that it's a different from every position. You got to stay calm and got to make the right play. So I try to listen to, that's like rap, but it's like calm music. Drake's probably my favorite artist though.
All right, yeah, that's a good pick. Do you have any songs at all on your playlist that are just for you? It's kind of like a guilty pleasure song, maybe not the coolest song in the world, but you love it and it gets you in the right mood.
I wouldn't say I do.
Okay.
There's songs out there though that I feel like they'd be considered guilty pleasures, but not in the pregame playlist.
Okay, so what about those just in general? What are some guilty pleasure songs for you?
One song I'd say is All Time Low.
Okay.
It's good.
All right, then last thing I want to ask you is just the legacy you want to leave. You're going to leave this program. What are some things you want to leave it with? What are some lessons you want to teach the leaders of the future?
I would like to create other leaders. You know, one thing that I feel like we've lacked the past couple of years is leadership, and I feel like us seniors been stepping up this year, but I want to leave more leaders. Like our QB room, it's packed. We got a freshman, a sophomore, and a junior, and going to practice every day and competing. I want them to have the same feeling for the next. I want them to go in there and compete and just create other leaders for sure.
Landon, we end these player profiles the same way every time. We want to give you the time to get the limelight off of yourself and shine on the people in your life that are there for you, that have your back. So I want to give you the time to give out some shout outs and some thank yous to the people that you know deserve it.
I would like to shout out our coaching staff for sure. They push me. Like I said, my mom, my dad, and my girlfriend for sure, and all my friends. They come and support. It means a lot.
Landon, we want to thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck the rest of this senior season. We will hope it goes as far as it possibly can. And we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you.